Hey YouTubers, it's Charlie. So big day for superhero news. So they just confirmed a bunch of actors for a whole bunch of big projects. So Benedict Cumberbatch just confirmed Doctor Strange, Ryan Reynolds just confirmed Deadpool, and they just found some of the Netflix actors. This video is mostly going to be about Deadpool. I'll do an update on Doctor Strange. I've already done a video about that, so there'll be a link in the description for the Doctor Strange news. Kristen Ritter is going to be Jessica Jones. Mike Coulter is being reported as Luke Cage. That's unconfirmed though. Kristen Ritter is confirmed, Mike Coulter is not. So important stuff first. Ryan Reynolds is ending the financial arm wrestling match he's had with Fox over his contract. He'll star in it, of course, but he's also going to be a producer. He'll get a full producer credit. It's a totally normal thing on actor-driven movies like this to give actors producer credits just to sweeten the deal. It gives them some creative control over the output. That can be anything from script approval to control in the editing bay. Like Hugh Jackman, for instance. He has this kind of deal with all of his Wolverine movies. Actually, that's not true. He has like way more control of those. The more successful a franchise is and the bigger the actor is, the more control they get. Par for the course in Hollywood. Totally normal thing. And even though this is technically a Fox movie, like Fox still owns Deadpool, Marvel is getting involved. Kevin Feige is getting a full producer credit on the film, and Marvel's name is going to be put on it. Feige is still the president of Marvel Studios, so yeah, I mean, this could mean a lot of things with them collaborating. Mostly, I think it's just to boost the potential earnings. Like, Feige is the creative engine behind all the things that Marvel has done with its films. I mean, he also has Joss Whedon and James Gunn on staff and an army of really awesome writers. Like, seriously, it's a shitload of writers. But I mean, really, all the big movies come from his brain. Like, it all flows from his brain, like the big ideas. So I think Fox was just a lot quicker to greenlight Deadpool with a bigger budget after Feige agreed to collaborate with the writers and the director on the project. And when I say it's going to be a Fox/Marvel movie, they haven't officially said what it's going to look like in terms of like title treatment, but expect to see the Marvel logo on it somewhere, or at least as a subheading. I know everyone's crying out about potential like Sony-Marvel collaboration with Spider-Man and the Avengers. If they can do it really well with Deadpool, then it might work with other franchises and other studios. So this is like them dipping their toes in the collab waters. It's too bad they're not all YouTubers, and these aren't like YouTube movies. Collaboration on YouTube is just like so much easier. That would be so crazy. I couldn't even imagine what these would look like if they were YouTube films. That's actually a whole other story. Digital content is actually going to be a big part of Marvel's future. I'll talk about that in another video. It's actually pretty interesting. There is an old script from Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick, but that's from when they first started working on the project, so they might change it just a little bit. It was originally conceived as more of a self-contained story. It wasn't meant to be an X-Men tie-in. Now Fox has officially said it's going to be an X-Men spin-off, so they'll be able to reference Days of Future Past, X-Men Apocalypse. You get the idea. Just don't expect like Michael Fassbender and Jennifer Lawrence to cameo. Depending on the story they go with, it's a lot easier for them to include X-Men characters. And even though, yeah, it is a collaboration with Marvel, don't expect to see Marvel movie characters, like the characters they own. Punisher would be a lot of fun. Marvel owns the rights to that character again, and he's not going to get his own movie anytime soon. But just in general, only expect to see cameos from characters that Fox owns, which is X-Men and Fantastic Four. Right now, Fantastic Four, though, is like way off in its own universe of purgatory. I think Fox is actually kind of afraid of what's going to happen with that film, just because they made such huge changes to the continuity. That's something for like a whole other video too. Yes, I do think that someday Disney will be able to buy back all the rights to all the characters. Disney is like the Empire in Star Wars. They have unlimited money. Here's a few things that have been confirmed about the movie. It's got a February 2016 release date. Expect that to change just a little between now and then, depending on when they start shooting. The original director, Tim Miller, still totally attached, and the original writers are all still attached. Ryan Reynolds has been loosely associated with the project since they first talked about it way back in 2008. The only reason people are talking about Ryan Reynolds right now is because his original contract lapsed because of all the time that passed. So officially, like up to this point, Fox did not own his soul. That's like the easiest way to kill a movie, when an actor will not sign a new contract. The same thing is going to happen again whenever Hugh Jackman's Wolverine contract is up, but he, along with Robert Downey Jr., are just totally content to ride their characters into old age. Seriously, Hugh Jackman does want to play an old Wolverine, like Old Man Logan. That doesn't mean they're going to make that movie anytime soon, but it means that they probably will at some point. Because of Feige and Marvel's involvement in their history with the way they do their films, I do think that they're going to pick one of the more notable comic book stories and just adapt that. Marvel changes little things about the movies based on rights issues and continuity. Sometimes they have to swap characters and change origin stories. It's like Ultron and Vision's backstory in Avengers 2. Like they had to modify those just a little bit based on the films they had already done. As for the Jessica Jones news, so Kristen Ritter, if you haven't seen her from Breaking Bad, she was amazing on that show. She appears in a lot of different places. She'll be Jessica Jones. What's going to happen is Daredevil's going to come first. Most of the characters will cameo inside that series, and then they'll get their own series of episodes. Jessica Jones will be the first series to appear after Daredevil. That'll probably air at the end of 2015. They haven't started shooting it yet, but now that they've cast her, they can start working on that. They were able to shoot all the Daredevil episodes in a relatively short time frame, so I think they can accomplish the same thing with Jessica Jones. Luke Cage will happen after that, so that's probably not going to air till 2016, like the beginning of 2016. Then don't forget, there's Iron Fist. That'll come after that, and then they'll have the Defenders team up. They're basically what Marvel's calling the street-level heroes. So Punisher could appear in that series. He could appear in one of the movies too. They do own the rights to Punisher now. Like I said, I don't think that they're going to be doing a solo movie for him anytime soon. So Netflix would be like the next best place to put him, just because they can be a little more graphic. They have confirmed that the Netflix series will be grittier, bloodier, more badass than the network television shows like S.H.I.E.L.D. and Agent Carter. There's not a lot to say about Luke Cage right now just because it's still unconfirmed. Mike Coulter appeared in the Halo web series. He was really cool. I mean, he's a badass. Can't wait to see him. I know everybody thought that Mac on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. might be Luke Cage, especially now based on what happened in the recent episode. That doesn't mean that he won't get special powers, but we'll find out in next week's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Now for the big Benedict Cumberbatch Doctor Strange news. So this is like completely separate from Fox Deadpool stuff. I'm sure Ryan Reynolds was like cursing the minute that Marvel made the announcement because it has absolutely nothing to do with his movie. Depending on where you fall, you could also say it overshadows Deadpool just a little bit. Benedict Cumberbatch is just blowing it up a little bit more than Ryan Reynolds is right now. But Deadpool has a much bigger pre-existing fan base than the Doctor Strange character does. Like I said, I already did a big video about Doctor Strange, the top 5 stories I think they could do. The fact that they might not do an origin story, like he might already be Sorcerer Supreme when the movie picks up, even though they will do flashbacks. I mean, they have to at some point. There are a couple big takeaways though, a couple big new bits of news. Right now, they're doing Age of Ultron reshoots, meaning Benedict Cumberbatch can cameo in Age of Ultron if they want him to. Is it a coincidence that they just announced him as confirming his contract or signing his contract? I don't think so. I think they wanted to get him in Age of Ultron in a small way, or they wanted to have the option because his movie is happening so soon with all the Phase 3 movies. It'll be in October of 2016, so it's a little ways away, but not so far away that they can waste time. They were scouting locations in China, but I think it's possible they could shoot the film in London. Disney has been shooting all of its films at Pinewood Studios. They shot Star Wars Episode 7, they shot Age of Ultron there. They'll probably shoot Captain America Civil War there too. They're just giving them huge tax breaks. I know a lot of you are asking, what about Sherlock Series 4, Benedict Cumberbatch? Do not worry. If Martin Freeman can shoot the Hobbit films and shoot Sherlock Series 3, which is what he did, like they gave him a couple weeks off to shoot Sherlock, then Benedict Cumberbatch can totally do Doctor Strange next year and shoot Sherlock Series 4. They're shooting the Sherlock Christmas special, like they're going to do a Christmas special that'll be part of Series 4 in January of next year, like they'll be shooting it really soon. Then later in the year, they'll come back and they'll do the actual episodes. Although the Christmas special will be 90 minutes. Don't worry, everyone will get their Sherlock, everyone will get their Doctor Strange, it'll all be good. Just in terms of my opinion on casting, I think there are a number of actors that would have been awesome for Doctor Strange. My number 1 pick was actually Daniel Bruhl, and Marvel cast him in Captain America Civil War as a villain. Supposedly, he is supposed to be the main villain of Doctor Strange. Like, that's a rumor. It's just a rumor. He's going to be like a minor villain in Captain America Civil War. Then Daniel Bruhl will be the main villain in Doctor Strange. There are really only a couple people that could be. So I'll link to that video too. I did a video on all the villains that he could be if he's going to be appearing in both films. I know I promised some Ultron videos, so I'll be working on those soon. Now that we're heading into like the Christmas season, TV's going away, it's a little easier to do bonus videos. Feel free to leave me recommendations or suggestions for any bonus videos that you really want to see. And just a quick reminder, new mobile links up here. They keep changing the place where the little button appears, but you get the idea. You just click on it. It's the same as the links that I add over on the side here. But right now, click here for that Benedict Cumberbatch Doctor Strange video with my favorite stories. And click here to learn about who the Doctor Strange villain Daniel Bruhl might be. Thank you so much for watching. So let's all high five. I will see you guys tonight.